Kodak family, I'm Dard Vasikasi, and today I'm coming to you with a very, very powerful healing modality that I was divinely inspired to create. It's called the Sound Healing Garden, and from the Sound Healing Garden, I create what we call water therapies. Now, the Sound Healing Garden is what you see behind me. It's living waters, it's fountains, running water from these fountains. The water comes from either one or two places. Up the mountains from the springs or from the ground, 300,000-year-old aquifer. There are plants that go with the Sound Healing Garden. I mean, I could create this anywhere, but there are plants that go with this. There are certain instruments that I was divinely inspired to use. I'm a sound healing therapist, by the way. That's what I do for a living at this point. And what we're in right now, this is called the Zenmobile. You can look through other videos and you can see more on the Zenmobile, another one of my creations. This place I created specifically to do sound healing and create water therapies. Now we have several water therapies on our website. The website is Zenwombs.com. Now on Zenwombs you'll find several water therapies. There's Tea to Life. There's Sound Meditation. There's the Opener. Soon to come will be the Total Healing Affirmation. We're going to put that one back up for those who are familiar with it. And then we have the new one, and what I want to talk about today, All. It's the name of it, All, because of what it's composed of. The elements, some of the elements of the other water therapies is composed of it, plus some things that we added on top of it, which made it very, very, very powerful. And I want to do a video just about it today. I want to do a disclaimer on the power of this water therapy, but I also want to let you know about it and how great it could be. So let's start with the good. I actually wrote some things down. I couldn't remember it all, but we've had many people to experiment with it before we actually decided to put it out into the public. And the reason I did that, because when I used it, it was so powerful that it the things that I went through was just phenomenal. It was some was kind of scary for myself. Nothing harmed me at all, but it was just a shock to the system. But then on the other side of that, it was so profound. So I wanted other people to experience it on test before I put it out to the public. So this is some of the great things that people had to say about it. I mean, you could actually check out Zenwombs 2 YouTube channel, Zenwombs the number 2, and there's a playlist of testimonies there, and you'll see testimonies that's coming out. There's one up now, and you'll see more testimonies that's coming out of the actual people who experienced All and what they had to say. So some of the great things that they had to say about it was a lot of people said that they felt it on a cellular level, and you can see those testimonies. That it was a detox without food or drink, because it does detox the body, and you have to experience that for yourself. You will see it come out in your urine. You will see it come out in your stool. It helped people to quit their vices. And I'm just not going to explain each one of them because there's so much, but y'all see on testimonies. I'm just going to run down the list. Keeps you regulated, vibrates the body, feel water moving through the body like your own water. You feel your cells moving through the body is actually what that is. Extreme energy boost, dream recalls, focused thought, felt energy in the muscles, very high energy after listening to it. Some experienced teleportation, mucus discharge, bowel movement, lucid dream, astral projection, inspiration and creativity, connection to the higher self, seeing different planets and life forms. It was a sedative. Some said he left this dimension. erotic sensations, felt powerful energy throughout the body. One even experienced in the back of the head they had a pop or some kind of explosion that we think is the release of DMT. Brought up all kinds of emotions, helped them to deal with past traumas, better sleep, feel more alive and vibrant, look younger, opening the crown portal, opening of all portals, chunks of energy release, pushed out the effects of black magic, hearing spiritual messages, have more purpose in their lives, felt the unison of heart and brain, which helped with what y'all call manifestation, we call womb creation. Body parts levitated. It boosts the intentions, meaning when somebody intended or was, again, womb creating or manifesting, it made it happen faster. They got shadow work and self-reflection was done. They felt the awakening in their DNA, boost sexual energy. They felt light in the body. And some said they felt a DMT release. And there's so more, because by this point, there are so many others who have listened to it, so more testimonies is coming in. But what I do want to talk about today is the negative effects of the water therapy. And I want to talk about children. So we can do the children first. When it comes to all, I would say to just be cautious and very careful to what the babies listen to. When listening to this, monitor them. Yes, it's just sounds, but it's more powerful than you would think. These are divine frequencies. It's a divine language being spoken in this. And it's layered. So there's over 30 layers in all. So that's a lot on the system, even for an adult. If it's your first time listening to all, you can be bombarded with a lot. So you want to ease it on the children. I would say 5 minutes at a time. Watch them to make sure that they can listen to it, they're okay with it, and then proceed. So with the disclaimer, I just want to say that all is a very, very powerful medicine. And this medicine is sound healing. And frequencies, vibrations is a very powerful medicine. So you may even feel something during this recording, because I have all purposefully playing the whole time during this talk right here. But again, it's a very powerful medicine, and it may be heavy on some. And the symptoms that I'm about to read off, it's nothing detrimental, but I want to warn you that you may have them. And all of us that has had them, it didn't last like days or whatever, maybe 2 days max for some of the symptoms, but then it goes away, and then you kind of get this euphoric kind of state of mind. So I'm just going to go off the list and let you know some of the things that you may encounter that you may not like, but it's a part of the process. I would say don't listen while driving or working, because it's a heavy, heavy sedative. It knocks you out. Like for me, and other people, it makes you so tired while it's making these corrections. It's hard to function. And when I first created it, I was actually driving and literally had to pull over on the side of the road, because and that's when I realized that it had this sedative effect to it. It may cause initial pain, meaning like when it first enter you, while it's dealing with certain things, like my knee, it hurt real bad before it felt better. My back hurt real bad, and other people reported the same kind of things. So, like rapid awareness, and what I mean by that, you come into the space of awareness, some of us so fast that it could create anxiety because of that. I had a little anxiety moment the first time I listened to it overnight. I had to slow it down, start listening to it only 30-minute intervals, and then, you know, up the dosage, so to speak. So I would say ease it on yourself, listen to it in intervals of like do 10 minutes at first, just to make sure you can handle all is not like the other one. And I would also say I would recommend that you listen to at least one of the other ones first, so that your body will be used to the programming, because this is all new for all of us. Our bodies being reprogrammed like this. So go back and listen to the other ones, or even go to the free playlist on Zenwombs too. Listen to those. Get the program inside of yourself before just, you know, putting on, using on. Some reported dry heaves, multiple bowel movements, like back to back, and that was lasted for a day or two before whatever needed to come out came out. Muscle spasms, nauseousness, powerful energy burst. Like I said, anxiety, extreme awareness. That's important. Like I said, you come into not only rapid awareness, extreme. You be aware of so many things. So agitation. I was agitated for a day or two until my body got used to it, and then the other side of that, very euphoric. That violent kind of bowel movement too, like, you know, like that when they call it violent, like it kind of rough on the stomach. A couple of us had that, and then on the other side of it, we felt great. So, and then it's that extreme tired, but not just a tired. It's like a drunkenness. Like you feel like you're a little drunk when you're listening to all. Some of us do. That's how it affects me, and most of us. But overall, the good definitely outweigh the not so good. It outweigh the symptoms that you won't necessarily be happy about. But with all things worth having, there's a journey to it. So expect the journey, because this is real, sacred, powerful, ancient medicine. So it's up on the site now at zenwombs.com. I pray that each and every one of you get to experience all. It's very powerful medicine. It's needed in this time. Just take your time with it, and let's get this healing in.